I'm a little upset that we're not getting a conclusion to Yuji versus Toudou. I was really hoping to see those two have a real knockdown, drag out kind of fight, like a real slobber knocker. But watching them team up to fight a special grade curse might be the next best thing. What is up, y'all? It's your man, That Dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below, so if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, I review every episode, and I talk about other anime too. You don't want to miss anything, so go hit that button. Also, feel free to follow me up on Twitter at DadDudeAnime. Another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen and another situation where it really seemed like Megumi was going to show us something special. It has been hinted in this show for a while now that he has some kind of secret ability or power that he's just not using, and I keep waiting to see it, and we just haven't seen it yet. It's not that Megumi is weak, because he certainly is. He is obviously a very strong character. But I'm tired of getting all these hints that he has this other thing that he's like keeping hidden or keeping in reserve and not being able to see it. It was hinted at when he fought Sukuna, and it was hinted at when he fought Toudou when Toudou first showed up. I, for one, would actually want to see what Megumi is really capable of, because so far it seems like we haven't gotten a full idea of what he can do, and I just want to see what he's capable of, because we know kind of what Yuji is capable of. We've seen Sukuna go wild when he was fighting Megumi, and with the crazy things he did to Megumi, or when Sukuna basically ended Mahito or almost ended Mahito. We know that what Yuji is capable of when he's taken over by Sukuna, and we have an idea what Yuji is capable of when he get more training and that kind of stuff with the Jujutsu sorcery. But with Megumi, it keeps being hinted at that he has this latent ability or this latent power that he's keeping hidden in or reserved for some reason that we don't know. And I just want to see what it is. Also, it seems that Noritoshi might not have even been using his full strength when him and Megumi fought in the last episode. Was it stated in any of the early episodes that there were consequences to Toge's cursed speech? Because now that ability doesn't seem nearly as OP as it did before. If it basically destroys the user's esophagus when they use it, that's like a huge downfall to that ability. Yeah, it's crazy powerful, but if it has that much of a drawback to it, it just doesn't seem as OP as it did before, when I thought this guy can just speak and give you commands and you have to do them because that's his technique. I thought that was just really OP before. Now it's not as OP. Also, I'm assuming the commands he can give just have to be really simple. It'd be crazy if he could give some kind of super specific command. Like, hey, I command you to go home, book a flight to Colorado, fly to Colorado, rent a car, but not just any car, it has to be a 4-door sedan, then drive to the Grand Canyon, and at precisely 7:43 p.m., jump off the edge. If he could give simple commands like that, that would be ridiculously funny, but also really very unrealistic. I'm assuming his commands have to be just simple things that have to be done in the moment. Before Yuji and Toudou showed up, did anyone else think that this episode might be about Maki and Megumi teaming up together to take down Hanami? Because I sure did. When Maki showed up and they started using weapons together, going after Hanami, I really thought, oh cool, this episode is going to be about how well these two work together and how good their teamwork might be, and they're going to take down Hanami together. And that all ended pretty quickly, man. They were never really a threat to Hanami. When he or she, I guess the body seems like a male, but it's a curse, so this curses don't only have gender, so whatever. But when Hanami got serious, the fight was pretty much over. They were never really a threat to him, and if it weren't for Toudou and Yuji showing up when they did, they would have been dead. Yo, man, I love Toudou's character as much as anyone. You can go watch my videos. I rave about Toudou's character. But that dude slapped Yuji in the face twice. I wouldn't have blamed Yuji if he had been yo, forget this curse. Me and you gotta scrap it out right now. You just can't be letting people just slap you in the face like that. I get that they're friends now, or brothers now, whatever you want to call it, that they have this kind of close bond now. But still, man, you can't just it couldn't be me. You're not just gonna come slap me in the face and try to give me some kind of pep talk afterwards. Nah, man, we gotta talk about the fact that you just slapped me in the face. Yuji is a better man than me. But anyways, watching Yuji and Toudou fight together was pretty freaking sick. I'm always for characters whose fighting style rely on hand-to-hand combat, and Yuji and Toudou give you that in spades. And it was cool to see how well their teamwork is, even though they haven't known each other that long. I'm guessing that their bond is just that deep already. I mean, they're already calling each other brother and best friend, so maybe it just is that deep. It didn't take long for them to start fighting in sync. I mean, kind of makes sense that since both of the fighting styles are kind of based on hand-to-hand combat, that maybe they could quickly realize, okay, this is how we fit in together when we fight. But whatever how it works, it was just really cool to see them fight together. In the next episode, it looks like we're finally going to see what Toudou is really capable of. And that seems scary to say because so far, the guy's been a goddamn powerhouse and he's only been using his brute strength. We know he is capable of using curse techniques. So what is he capable of doing when he decides to use his curse techniques? We know that he's damn near unstoppable now when just using brute strength. When he actually uses some curse techniques that maybe amplify his strength, or maybe like a trump card where like we know that he's so strong physically, and so maybe his curse techniques gives him some ranged attacks or something like that. So when he has these curse techniques coupled with his brute strength, I'm thinking that Toudou's going to be damn near unstoppable. We already see how powerful he is now. I can't wait to see what his technique is and how it complements the fighting style that he already has when he's just using his physical capabilities. So I'm really excited for the next episode. Well, I'm excited for almost every episode of the Jujutsu Kaisen. So it seems almost pointless to say I'm excited for the next episode because I've been excited for the next episode since episode 1. So, hey, I look forward to it. That's all I have for you on this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And if you are so inclined, subscribe and share. It would help me out a lot. If you didn't like the video or you disagree with anything I said in this video, feel free to hit me in the comments and we can talk about it. I respond to almost everything. Also, again, feel free to follow him on Twitter at DadDoAnime. And I'll see you guys in the next one.